Hello, I'm ISBA President Paula Holderman. Today it's my pleasure to talk to Pam Kuzniar, Chair of the ISBA Family Law Section Council and its CLE Coordinator. Pam concentrates her Chicago-based law practice in complex divorce, parentage, and custody cases. She has served on the Family Law Section Council and its subcommittees for several years and is a member of the ISBA Assembly. I asked Pam to discuss the proposed legislative changes to the Illinois Marriage and Dissolution of Marriage Act. Pam, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, as chair of the Family Law Section Council, you preside over one of the largest and certainly most active section councils in the ISBA. And recently, your section council worked to review state legislation, that being the Illinois Marriage and Dissolution of Marriage Act, which I believe is House Bill 1452, and the Parentage Act. Now, the section council eventually decided, and I understand unanimously, not to approve House Bill 1452 as written. Can you tell us what the salient issues are in those two bills that your section council was concerned about?
There were several issues the section council was concerned about, and we couldn't get a consensus on how to rewrite it or change the bill so that it would be acceptable to all of the section council members. But some of the section council members, myself included, were concerned about the equitable parenting option. Equitable parenting meaning that a third person could ask for parenting rights to your children, namely the right to parenting time, visitation, but also the right to custody. And that would expand the Illinois state law, and it would expand it would actually be, according to us, unconstitutional pursuant to the United States Supreme Court, that all family practitioners would know, the Granville versus Troxel decision.
Now, you also mentioned earlier to me that, that this is a huge piece of legislation as well. How would that affect practicing lawyers in Illinois?
Well, it is a complete change and it is a complete rewrite. It is a tome. It is not just a piece of legislation. I had once gone to dinner with an accountant who told me that if they ever rewrote the Internal Revenue Code, she would retire. And I'm not ready to retire, and no one on the section council is ready to retire, but this is such a large piece of legislation that anybody that is practicing family law should read it in its entirety. It is different. It changes the majority of what we are doing. It does codify some things that exist. It does make some improvements for the removal section. The removal section is much better than the section that we have, but as a section council, we could not approve it as written, and our next task is to re-look at everything that's in the IMDMA and come up with solutions for things that we believe are problems. We're basically looking at what really needs to be fixed to rewrite the entire section, to rewrite the entire IMDMA for no other reason other than that it was time, made no sense to us. The next steps would be that our 3 appointees will work with Jim Covington to rewrite certain sections of the code that we believe need to be rewritten and to state our position objecting to the certain sections that our section council unanimously agree are inappropriate and do not serve Illinois lawyers or citizens of Illinois.
I want to thank Pam Kuzniar for being with us today to shed some insights on the valuable work of the Family Law Section Council. I'm Paula Holderman. See you next time.